To Nusa or not to Nusa? That is the question plaguing my mind at the moment. When I asked friends from our hostel, they just made it worse. Some say it's overhyped and overcrowded, don't even bother going, and some say it is the most beautiful place they've ever seen and that we should spend several days there. Even more confused, I decided to partially listen to both. We're Madison and Ivan, and in today's Madventure, we are visiting the Instagram-famous island of Nusa Penida off the coast of Bali, Indonesia. We're going to do it in the most time-efficient way possible so we can quickly discover if Nusa Penida is truly worth the hype. We're really hoping it is because today we are celebrating Ivan's 30th birthday, so let's Madventure!
Good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning. It is Ivan's birthday and we are exhausted, but we're gonna do Nusa Penida, but we're gonna do it as quickly as possible. We are gonna do it in one day. Like everything, all of the top things in Nusa Penida in one day. I think it's going to be a very exhausting day of hardcore vacationing.
Happy birthday to me.
Hello, good morning.
We left our hostel in Canggu at sunrise, and the drive is about an hour to get to port and onto our boat.
Wow. We are at port. We are catching the ferry, the fast boat, to Nusa Penida, where we're gonna catch a boat to go snorkeling. Then they're gonna take us in a car, and we're gonna see so many of the sights. It's gonna be a crazy day. If you join us for our whale shark tour, you know that I get pretty motion sick sometimes, but I already took Dramamine. I have these sexy patches going on. Usually I just wear one above my belly button when we're doing motion stuff, but today I'm doing the two behind the ears, so should be good. And if not, Ivan will know that I care so much about his birthday for him to have a fun day that I sacrifice my own body and health to give him the best birthday.
How romantic. It's early, y'all. I am most looking forward to seeing some Manta Rays, getting to swim with them. That'll be cool. Never done that before.
How do you feel about your first day in your 30s?
It's alright. It's too early to tell.
About being in your 30s and being married to a woman in her 20s. We have made it to Nusa Penida. I think the next step is we are looking for...
Look at those guys.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're pretty.
Green. Sorry to interrupt.
I don't know if you can see those, but we can already see some fish in the very clear water. Now we are going to go grab I think there's supposed to be somebody with a sign. Not sure what the sign's supposed to say, so that might not be totally helpful. But we're gonna find a sign. We're gonna, I think, take a boat and go snorkeling. Yay!
If this is feeling a little chaotic and rushed to you, that's because it is. But thankfully, everything from the car to the boat to the touring are through the tour we've booked on Viator, which we'll link in the description, and we are being directed every step of the way. We just go where they point.
All loaded up to head out on the snorkel trip. It's kind of crowded on here. Lots of people, but hopefully that means it's something very much worth experiencing.
Ready to go swim with some Manta Rays. Fingers crossed. We're moving to the second spot in hopes that there will be less boats there, more Manta Rays.
You see me? Oh man, I got so close. good too.
That was exhausting, but it was great. We didn't know. We thought maybe we would see a manta ray, and maybe we just saw the same one over and over again. But they were definitely at least two because I saw two at once, one time. You might have seen two.
I got to dip right next to it, swim along.
How's this birthday?
It's awesome. I've already checked off the main thing I wanted to do right off the bat, so the rest is just gravy.
All bonus. Next comes the story of Goldilocks and the 3 snorkeling spots. The first spot they took us to was too deep. The second snorkel spot was gorgeous, but a little too cloudy. Well, pretty motion sick right now, but I think this is the last snorkeling spot, and then we're off the boat and on land for a little while, so hopefully that helps. But it was worth it. I think it's happening because I swam so hard and crazy in the big waves when we saw the mantas, and that was definitely worth it. That was awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe. I thought we might get lucky and see one manta. The fact that we saw like 5, 6, that was so cool.
You got to swim so close.
Yeah, that was insane.
But the third snorkel spot was just right.
That was excellent. The bonus round, fantastic. I like the barracudas. They look like, I think they're barracudas, but they look like little sea needles. Nice blue, vivid color too. There's 2 kinds. There's another one that has a yellow tail, it's a little longer and has a duck bill.
Those ones are smaller, but the ones you were following are the bigger ones.
It was funny. I started chasing one, and it was like, hey, I'm catching you. And we were both like going along, and I got too close for his comfort, just booked it. I was like, oh. Now you show me your full speed.
That was awesome.
That's cool.
Nusa Penida.
Yeah. Water's really nice too. I mean, it's it's no Caribbean, but it's close.
It's
really
close. It's just a slightly different blue. That was awesome. I'm already feeling a lot better. So I think the motion sickness stuff still is very much helping. Like my patches I got, I think they're doing something. The Dramamine's doing something. I'm able to recover quickly. We're almost to Kelingking Beach. This is like one of the most iconic things on Instagram, on like every YouTuber's like cover art. Wow. The guide took us to this beautiful, less crowded viewpoint of Kelingking, which means pinky in Indonesian, right? Yeah. I guess I kind of see. Like that is usually because it's your pinky up, or
Just for fun.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It is just the two of us now on this West Bali tour with our guide, and we were like, can you take us somewhere that has like local food, like lalapan, like babi guling, like something that you would eat, somewhere that you wouldn't take a tourist. Can you take us there? And here we are. This menu has Western, Chinese. It's very pricey. The speed is at least a bright side because we did order this probably a minute ago, and we already have our food. So at least that's something.
Hey, it doesn't look half bad. So we have come full circle here at Broken Beach. We saw mantas, but over top while I was flying the drone. I could fly with them while they're underwater. The water is crystal clear, see right to the bottom of it, absolutely stunning. And it's the exact same spot we snorkeled earlier. In fact, we might have seen the exact same manta rays that we saw from overhead while we were in the water. Now we are at Angel's Billabong, a very unique structure here where the waves during high tide come up and fill up this little pool, basically a natural infinity pool. It's really cool. The water is like a completely different shade of blue, like a bluish green, but still very, very clear. And then we saw a video where like all these rock structures right here, when it's high tide, the waves are crashing up here and like flowing over and foaming up and filling up this whole area.
It's so intense.
Very intense. Back on the boat. Nice, relaxing end to a great day.
So is Nusa Penida worth the hype? Yes and no. It's absolutely stunning. Snorkeling with the manta rays was incredible and the beaches were gorgeous. But figuring out all those details from the cars to the boats to the snorkeling trip on our own wouldn't have been worth the hassle to me when there are so many gorgeous things to do on the island of Bali itself. Booking the quick trip with everything figured out for us the way we did was absolutely worth it. And once again, we're linking the tour we took and the details on how we made sure we earned the most credit card points in the description below. Thanks so much for joining us for this beautiful birthday adventure. What a way to start out a new decade of life. The best birthday gift you can give Ivan is to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and join us for more mad adventures.
Ivan, happy birthday to you.